Hello, this is a reading for Libra for 2023. We're going to take a look at what's coming up or what message is there for you. Something, maybe a little piece of information that will help you along your way. I'm live streaming right now too, so there's some people in the chat hanging out with us. And if you enjoy this reading, feel free to pop by the live stream anytime. We're on Twitch. Same name, Tarot Lady in a Church. Start out with the Queen of Coins. That's really interesting because that was the last card in our most recent reading that we just did right before I started recording for this. So Libra is being basically experiencing maybe like a sense of earthiness. Queen of Coins is going to be like a really a powerful connection. The Queen is powerful. A powerful connection to earth energy this year. So there might be something about you exploring nature, or there might be something a little bit more about you kind of coming into your physical space with a lot more comfort, which is interesting too. The one thing I forgot as well is to say right at the beginning of this is I was also going to, so Libra has 0 planets in it right now. So that's why it's not relevant. That's great. There's another thing I'm going to do. Check out the other readings as well, because each of the readings I'm actually paying attention to what planet is in that sign today. And it could be a message that resonates for you more along the lines of that planet in your chart. So feel free to explore the series of readings. Earthly connection. Earth to Libra. That's what it's like almost like Earth is calling. Earth is calling for you this year. In a way, that won't be the only thing that happens to you this year, but there's something about really sinking into the physical space in a Queen of Coins, taking care of something. Well, there you go, taking care of something, 10 of Cups and 7 of Coins. Okay. This might resonate for one person watching this, or it might resonate for everybody, but I'm seeing a very specific story right away about somebody who maybe feels like they don't have enough what it takes to start a family or to support a family. I'm just seeing the family image right here, and this is 10 of Cups. So when I say family, let's just say it's whatever it is that you feel is your most comfortable at-home experience. 10 of Cups is just like the 4 of Wands. It's that kind of like sense of coming home, except it's also coming home to a place that not only provides you with your basic comforts, but also contains all the things you could ever want or need. This is really appropriate, this Queen of Coins. It's basically Libra this year. You are moving in a strong way, like you're making leaps this year toward building this comfort, and not just comfort, not just making sure you can pay the bills. It's fine-tuning your environment, your physical environment, so that it supports the arrival of all of the things that you have in your hopes and your dreams. I don't know if there's a piece of advice for something to do for you. I feel like this is really just something that is coming for you this year, or you're going to have a lot of opportunities this year for this. So I don't know, maybe we'll get something with another card. But what I really see here is the 7 of Coins being kind of a current experience of kind of feeling not maybe like you don't have enough to do this. Maybe you wouldn't have enough resources, money, time. I would love to, start focusing on, designing my space so that it feels like me or something. But basically, I actually got something right there. It's about, so you don't have enough time to do certain things, then that's not the stuff that makes you more comfortable. This year, when you have a feeling that you don't have enough money to do it, or you don't have enough time to do it, and so therefore you can't do it, that means this year, I don't know if it means it all the time, 2023, it means for you generally that your mind is thinking of things that you think would bring you comfort. but perhaps these things, and it's not just comfort, like basic comforts, your mind, you know what you need. This is more about what takes you to this place. 10 of Cups. This is about what takes you to the, so say for example, you're single, and what you would really see in your future is being married and with kids. That's the example. You might have some ideas of what you need to do in order to get to this place. If you feel you don't have enough time, enough money, enough energy to do those particular things that you assume need to be done before you can receive this, what that means is that you are incorrect about those things being the things that take you here. Take it for what it's worth. This is a tarot reading. I can't really give you the sense of certainty that you aren't already ready to receive from a reading. Let it be what it is for you. I don't need you to stretch anything in order to receive this message. For some reason, I'm feeling guided to tell you even that. I think it's time to take a load off, Libra. Maybe you've been kind of hard on yourself. I'm just really sensing someone who has really felt like they're not doing the right things, and it's just almost like self-defeating, like, just can't catch a break, kind of. And that might have been the case in those years prior to this one, but this year is basically more, there's been a motion to work with what you have. For Spirit to come in and bless you with the tools and the things that you are capable of doing. Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry. Wheel of Fortune. Do you know what? What are you looking for? Are you looking for... this is almost a bit cheeky, but I can do this with a Libra, because Libra is just going to kind of hear and destroy. Burn after reading is Libra's mantra, isn't it? This image that you have in your head of happiness is a picture. It's an ideal. And anybody who's ever... So let's use the family example, but you can use this as anything. This is meant to be general. It's meant to be anything that you've kind of hoped for, the ultimate perfect version of happiness that you're hoping for, your goals. You have a certain vision that your goals look a certain way. So let's use the family example. One might have an idea of what it's like to have a toddler and a baby. And then if you ask anybody who's ever had a toddler and a baby, they're probably more likely to tell you a story like this. This is somebody who is, you know, the baby's up all night crying, and then now we got to make another bottle because it's not latching to breastfeed. And now this is in this example, the dad who's going to light the fire or to start the stove to boil the water because all the bottles are dirty because the baby was keeping us all up all day and up on our feet. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. The fortune of this scenario isn't in the picture of everything being exactly as you imagine it. The fortune is in you. That no matter where you are, you can still have the things. It's like, I'm not asking you to settle for less. This reading is asking you to really think about what it is that makes you happy when you think about the things that you want. What is it? Sometimes we'll say that we want more money, and more money makes a lot of sense because more money is going to get us somewhere. But if we're just standing there holding a pile of cash, we're not there yet. We have to go and spend it, and we have to receive it, and then we have to experience it. And by the time we're experiencing something that we assume stems from money, the money part's long gone. Now, yes, money's involved, but what are you really wanting to experience? Are you really wanting to experience a pile of cash, or are you really wanting to experience certain feelings, certain senses, completion, happiness, satisfaction. There's nothing wrong with striving to make money in order to help yourself get to a place where you want to go. There's nothing wrong with that. But we're being guided right now to remind you to make lots and lots and lots of room for what you actually want. And if it is a big pile of cash in your hand, so be it. Let it be that. But so long as you're focusing on not having enough money and that's why you're not there yet, you're aiming at a big pile of cash and maybe not aiming there. You're being guided to really become a lot more important. You are important. That's for you, Libra. Let me grab one more card for you and just seal that message in, get some kind of confirmation. And then I'll send you on your way. And feel free, yes, to watch other readings because I feel like we tend to get general themes. No, that's the end of the reading. The World card right here. This is beautiful. Look at this. Everything. There's a confirmation. It's not just some of the things. You can do this with everything. There's a promise here that if you have that awareness of what it is that you're actually after at the end of the day, like for example, let me just say this, go through it one more time for anybody who doesn't quite buy into what I'm saying, because I really do feel like I want to convince you or something like that. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody who's trying to convince you, or it could be that there isn't somebody who's helping you along in this way. And now we're just have a limited period of time. So we need to get all the information out right now. If you resonate with the idea of having big dreams and maybe not enough resources to achieve those dreams, at a certain point of striving to achieve your resources, to achieve your means, it becomes more about the resources than it becomes about the means. Or it becomes more about the means than it does the end. Sorry, I just totally slipped up there. It becomes more about the resources and how you're going to get there than it is about there. Keep connecting way more with there than the resources it takes to get there. Because you know what? If you were to be handed this scenario, if it actually is, let's take the family example, if it actually is that you just want to have that sense of being home with your family and happy and working together, if you could have this in a barn, if you could feel that way anywhere, if you could feel that way without having to spend all that money, if it could just be given to you, if it could just fall into your lap, would you reject it and say, no, I'd actually rather go back to the place where I feel like I don't have enough, so I need more? This is everything comes to you this year. I'm in a way. I feel like this is almost like an awakening for Libra. It's an awakening to something a lot more powerful in you. You become more powerful in your physical environment, that your physical work is powerful because you balance your physical work with your dreams. I don't know. This is kind of a bit general, but hey, it's a 2023. Balance is the word there for Libra. So I guess I wasn't even thinking about that, but I guess that makes sense. Focus a little bit more on your dreams this year, Libra. That's the message. It took me a while to get it, but there it is. I'm going to let you go, and I'll see you some other time. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.